in the field of enterprise-wide agile transformation. So I would like to welcome Ashutosh onto the stage.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I hope everyone had a great lunch. Okay, great. So I'm going to give an exercise to you to start with. Okay, so just look around your desks. There are some desks where you will find a new element which has come up after lunch. Come on, get up. You'll have to get up. Find out there's something new on your desk. Some of the desks. Chart paper, sketch pen. Okay, what else? What else? Cards. Cards. Okay. So yeah, please settle down. So there are some tables which have got interesting cards on it. Not all the tables. Some tables have got cards. If people at the back want to play this game, you can come in the front. Okay. If you want to play this interesting game, please come in the front. You can try this game later also. Okay. And yeah, so the name of the game is Queen of Hearts. How many of us love hearts? Yeah, I'm trying to make it a little more exciting after lunch. How many of us? So hearts, I mean, again, there can be multiple meanings to this statement, right? Is it the hearts cookies which we get or something else, right? I leave it to you. And there's a reason why I'm calling it Queen of Hearts. Okay, so let me ask this question. How many of you are playing the role of a Scrum Master in your teams? Okay, many people. How many of you are Agile coaches? Okay. Product owners? Okay, great. Okay, and obviously, any senior leadership person out here? Senior management leadership person? Oh, they're not here. Okay. Oh, good, good. So you can actually write anything in this game about them if they're not here. Okay, so let me start by introducing this game. It's a gamification activity, friends. No lecture, no gyan from my side. You have to teach me in this game. You will teach me what is the right answer or what the group feels is the right answer. There's no gyan from my side. Definitely this is a product which I have created, and I learned a lot about product management in the sessions before lunch. So I'll try to definitely improve upon this product as we move along. Okay, so few disclaimers around this. Okay, a couple of disclaimers. I hope it is moving ahead. Where do I have to point out? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is a gamification technique, as I said, and a couple of disclaimers from my side on this. And let me show you those disclaimers which are there. Maybe you can go to the next slide. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. As I said, some of the tables have got cards, so you need cards to play with this. I respect diversity. Okay, I respect inclusion. I respect equity. So the colors on the card are purely for distinguishing purpose. There is no other meaning to the colors which you see on the card. This is not a work of fiction. The scenarios, what we will see, at least I have experienced those scenarios in my coaching journey. You might not have experienced, that's a different story. But this is not a work of fiction. This is a real scenario which I have experienced. Some of the 3 to 4 scenarios what we will get time with. This is what I as a coach have experienced when I was doing in my transformation journey. Okay. And obviously, I might have made jokingly that management ka koi nahi hai to kuch bhi likho, but I respect that role. There's a reason why management exists. There's a reason why leadership exists, right? So definitely there's a respect for all the roles which are there. And what we see is whatever I have used here, right? There's nothing secret, nothing kind of a NASA kind of a classified document. It is all available on Google. Okay, you do a google.com and you will find whatever information I have. Nevertheless, I'll be sharing the slide pack with the team, and then they will release it to you after the session. Okay, and you have to put yourself into the role of a transformation leader. So who are you in this gamification exercise? You are entering into a new engagement. Let us say tomorrow, as a Scrum Master, you are growing into a transformation leader or an Agile coach or an enterprise Agile coach, and you have been given a task of transforming the team. So you are that transformation leader. Your persona is clear of a transformation leader, which is there. There's one more disclaimer, which I did not put it here. Do not try this game with your spouses. Okay, please don't do that. It will lead to disastrous consequences. Okay, most important disclaimer. Okay, so don't try to do that at your homes with your spouses or with your parents or with your children. Okay, it is not recommended at all. Okay, let us move ahead. Okay, and let us further understand this. So in a standard deck of playing cards, you will see 16 cards which are called as picture cards. Anyone has played playing cards will know this. That's no rocket science in this, right? So you know this, right? There are 4 categories of picture cards which are there. There is a ace, there is a king, there is a queen, and then there is a jack. What is there, right? Just a kind of setting the context for people around us, right? Those of you who have not seen the playing cards. Now, in this game, these represent a particular role. They are playing a role in your transformation journey. Okay, so aces are senior management, the CXO and the CIO leadership team. Okay, as a transformation leader, you will interact with them, right? Obviously, you will have a kind of an one-to-one interaction with those people who are there. Okay, the king represents your delivery leadership or your project leadership, someone very senior person in the organization. That is what the king represents. Any guesses who's the queen? Who's the queen in this? It's an agile transformation. Scrum master, yes. The queen is a scrum master, the coach, the true leader as per the scrum guide, servant leader as per me. I still go by the word servant leader, although Scrum Guide has officially removed that word in the 2020 November edition. But that's what I still call it. And last but not the least, the jacks are the product owners. They are the ones about whom we learned a lot in the morning sessions, right? How to build a wonderful product. Shravan talked about how to build products we love, right? So those are the people dimension in this game. Okay, now comes the next part of the game. How many different types of cards are these apart from these roles? The suits, what we call as suits. So how many suits are there? Suits are of 4 types. Spade. Spade personality people. I'm sure you have encountered a spade personality in your life apart from your spouses. Space personality people are very, very direct and blunt. Okay, they will not tolerate any nonsense. So if you go with a half-cooked information to them, they're going to throw out of your cabin. And I have experienced that many times in my career. So it was a 1-hour meeting. Within 15 minutes, I was thrown out, saying that, no, you have not prepared well. Come back again. Don't waste my time. And next time, come only for 15 minutes. If I like, I will extend the meeting. That is the response we get from these people, right? Spade is a spade, as we say, right? A spade is a spade. A very blunt, no nonsense kind of a people, very, very direct personality, right? Hearts. Have you had a hearts boss? A boss with a very, very soft kind of emotional person, people-centric person. आप छुट्टी मांगने जाओगे, छुट्टी मिल जाएगा. हाँ, एक दिन मांगोगे, 2 दिन मिल जाएगा. Okay. Very rarely you get, very rarely you get those people, but kabhi kabhi mile honge. And you feel that, oh, this project should have continued for the entire eternity of my career. Right? Okay, reason bhi nahi puchenge. Are shaadi mein ja rahe ho, why are you taking 1 week holiday? You should take, go to Switzerland for honeymoon, right? He will tell you that. But there's a problem with this personality. People take them for a ride. Some smart person will take such bosses for a ride. Okay, बिना वजह के भी छुट्टी मार लेंगे. Wish we get these people in this era of return to office. अरे ऑफिस आने की जरूरत नहीं, घर से काम कर लो आराम से, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. Okay, but नहीं ऐसे अभी. I don't think at least we don't have such, but we do get in some point of time such very, very emotional, people-centric people bosses which are there. That is hard. Okay, clubs. Now this is a very interesting personality. These are hardworking people, but the problem with them is they're hardworking. They are not smart working. So they will also work on Saturdays and Sundays, and they will expect you to also work because of some chaos in the project, some confusion in the project. These people are going to work. I mean, they're not smart workers. They're hard workers, essentially, as I said. Last one is diamond. Now, I'm sure you know what could be a diamond. Diamond people are those personalities which are heavily data-driven people. They need everything in numbers, no qualitative talk. Don't tell me the product is good. Tell me how many users have downloaded the product in last 1 hour. Okay, how many new features we added? Tell me the number. Don't go by emotions. Okay, go by quantitative data. They're heavily number driven, and obviously they work on the value part of it. The value equation ultimately is what they work on it. Okay, so 4 roles, 4 suits. Okay, any idea how many combinations are possible? Anyone expert in mathematics here? Permutations combination problem of standard 10. Yeah. Is it 4C4, 4P4? I hope you remember those numbers, formulas. Mathematics, yeah, 4C4. What is 4C4 equal to, by the way? Okay, I was weak in mathematics, so you'll have to pardon me for that. But you can definitely figure out multiple permutations and combinations which will come out, right? Multiple permutations and combinations which are going to come out of this mix and match what is there. Okay, so one of the exercise will be, obviously, as I said, you are a transformation leader in this entire journey. Okay, now people who have got cards and chart paper on that, they can write it down on that. There's a sticky note also given, I think, somewhere. Okay, I'll give you some time and people at the back can also think about it. Now, let us say that I put you into an engagement as a transformation leader. You have been hired as a transformation leader in that engagement. Okay, where basically, so this is me in that engagement. Obviously, it is safe to put my photograph there. Okay, jo bhi hoga dekha jayega, right? Your senior management is a diamond. Your senior management is a diamond personality. What is diamond? Yeah, numbers. So don't tell me your session was good. How many people were actually listening to your session, or how many people were sleeping after lunch? That is what my boss will ask me if he or she is a diamond. Don't tell me that. Don't show me a photo of this many audience here. Okay, show me how many of people actually attended the session. Okay, delivery head is a king of hearts. Okay, the scrum master, what you have got is a queen of spade. You are an agile coach. The scrum master is a queen of spade, and your product owner is a club. What is club? Hard worker, chaotic, confused. Okay, now the first thing what you will have to do is, when you enter into this engagement as a coach, as a transformation leader, what do you think? I think Shravan talked about the first principles in his morning sessions, right? There's always a priority. We all work with the Moscow method of prioritization. We all know must have, should have. Sabse pehle kisko theek karna hai? Which is that naughty kid in this lot who has to be corrected first? That is the question to you. Just brainstorm amongst your team and let me know the answer. Who's the naughtiest kid? Senior management ko theek karoge. Wow. Who? Senior management. That's interesting. Yeah, can we have the mics there if it is possible? If it is possible. Yeah, if you can give the mics. Anyone wants to speak? Who is the naughtiest kid? Sabse pehle kisko pakdoge aap? Okay, assume that you are there for 2 weeks and you have got this.
Continue recording.
Delivery head is okay, no? What is the problem with delivery head? Sorry? So basically, if you observe very closely, and this is a real story what had happened, ultimately what had happened in this engagement was, I cannot name the engagement or the client or the company, the delivery manager was kicked out of this engagement. Why do you think that happened? Delivery manager got kicked out, delivery head. Not only that, he was goody. See, being goody is not bad, right? I mean, the problem was he could not survive with this kind of a personality. Can you see that? This person's expectation was what? I need data. So when this person will ask, why was Ashutosh granted a 15 days leave? नहीं वो ऐसे ही उसको चाहिए था चला गया वो. He could not give the reason also, basic reason why Ashutosh needed 15 days leave. Or what is the metrics in your project? This person could not give. Okay, so obviously there's a different kind of a personality needed there. What about the Scrum Master and the delivery head? What could have been the equation? And I'm not going by the classic Scrum Guide accountabilities. Okay, Scrum Master, product owner. We all know that yes, in our world, there is a delivery head, there is a Scrum Master which exists as a role. So what do you think is the relationship between these two? Anyone would like to answer that? How this relationship would have gone in this engagement? Yes. Hmm. Hmm. I think you should take a career as a marriage counselor. Yeah, but I think she answered it really well. Basically, there's a friction between the two. Let's have a clap for her. Yeah, there'll be a friction in this role, right? And this personality itself is a direct and a blunt. Do you think? Yes, definitely direct and blunt. Being direct and blunt is not bad, but the kind of dynamics you see, obviously, even there will be an issue with this kind of a relationship. And for that matter, even the Scrum Master and the product owner have to work very close with each other, right? So obviously, as a coach, what kind of a coaching style you will apply? I mean, I can see a lot of people who have done ICC coaching certification also. Now is where the rubber hits the road. What will be your coaching style? How would you coach such a team? Assuming that there's no layoff happening. Okay, let's assume there's no layoff happening. That's a different story that the delivery head had to move out of this engagement. But assuming that this is a company which does not believe in layoff, as a coach, you have been asked to improve the overall value delivery perspective. What do you think will be your coaching style? The model, tell me what will you do? Grow model, everyone knows. I think everyone knows there. In fact, I've forgotten now, you know. Yeah, sorry. Hey, what's it? Someone said something here. Smart. No, but how will you apply it? I mean, as a coach, as I said, the problematic, yeah, sir, you had something? Perfect. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Hmm. Correct. So basically, we have to shed some of our baggage, as they say, right? We have to shed. I mean, that's the coaching element or a construct what you will try to build in. Again, I'm taking a very extreme example. There's always in personality what we call as a dominant personality and a not so dominant personality. It's never black and white like this. I might be 80% heart and 20% probably I could be a spade also. There are those different elements which we see in our personality. But yes, basically you will have to marry basically the positive traits, right? I mean, that is the coaching style you will apply here. That, okay, why don't you take something of this personality or something of the X personality or a Y personality? Yes, definitely. And obviously, your coaching style initially will be more focused on individual coaching, and then it will get into a group kind of a coaching role, what will be there. But okay, now some history about this game. So this particular kind of a mix as I said, was in one of the engagements. I was really frustrated, and which is what invented this game, to be very honest. This is that's why I've taken this as the first scenario, because this is what, I mean, and this is a pre-pandemic example. Okay. Yeah, I should have clarified it before. These are all pre-pandemic example when people are coming to office. Okay. So just wanted to make it just wanted to make it clear on that. Right. So basically individual coaching one-on-one, and then try to go in for a team level coaching, which are there. And obviously, needless to say, none of their sprints were successful when I came in. Obviously, you can't expect the team to work like this, right? None of their sprints were successful. There were a lot of spillovers happening, lot of, I would say, lack of trust, the typical problems of what we enter into this coaching engagement. One question before I move to the next scenario: has anyone faced such people in your life, in work life, not in personal life? Yeah. Okay, we have Meenakshi. Yes. Okay, all four. All four or kitne? Teen wala koi hai? Teen, char? Any? Because I have, yes, ma'am. How much? How many? All four. I hope we are not in the same project. I'll meet you after the break. After my session gets over, I'll meet you. I hope you are not the one who. All four. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. 3. I'm not asking which were the 3, but yeah, you had 3 in your journey. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, let's move ahead. Yeah, so typically this is what I have tried to write here. I don't know if it has stopped working. Where's the laptop? Because I have to point to the laptop. That is, yeah, you can go to the next one. Okay, so let's go to the next scenario. By the way, I would also like you to think meanwhile, what according to you would be an ideal scenario कि सब कुछ अच्छा हो जाएगा. The world is the best place to live. Try to find out personalities जो वहाँ पे fit हो जाएंगी, which will be a very ideal combination. 9 to 6 job हो जाएगा आपका. कुछ करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. You're just being there because you're a billable resource. Think over it. Okay, I'll ask that question towards the end. Okay, yeah. So this is what we discussed just now, right? And basically the individual coaching and all. Okay, let us go to combination number 2. Just observe it closely. Any thoughts? Anyone would like to share what would happen in this engagement when you enter? Sorry? On the leadership front. Perfect. Why it lacks leadership? Yes. So this definitely is a problem on the macro level. There's definitely a problem at the macro level, what you can see. But you know what? As a team, they were doing really well. So when I went into this engagement, team wale bahut acha kaam kar rahe the. The problem was on the leadership side. Why the team was doing great job here? PO is a heavily number-oriented person, which is what, again, my opinion, please feel free to challenge. But definitely PO should be driven by value and the numbers around it. The Scrum Master was, sorry, yeah. Exactly. So the Scrum Master is a very, very empathetic person. So she has got, and this was a lady Scrum Master incidentally, just to make it a little more specific without revealing the details. And yes, so as a team level, they were doing really great. But what was happening was, unfortunately, that was not bubbling up at a program level. Whatever the successes of the teams were, they were not bubbling up at a program level, which means we could identify that as a team, we are doing really great. But ultimately, the value is not coming up at a program level, what is there, right? That is where it was a challenge for the leadership. Here as a coach, I think one stance you will have to take is you'll have to do a low touch coaching for the SM and the PO. Right? But definitely a very, very medium to high touch coaching for the leadership team, as you can easily make out, right? I mean, there's a problem more with the leadership side rather than with the team around there, right? Because the Scrum Master is a queen of hearts, which is what she should be. The product owner is a diamond. Definitely you need a diamond for that personality, what is there. But there's a lot of friction. And yeah, some side note on this. This person wanted to become this. This person was like not allowing him. He said, no, you are not eligible for that. Those kind of dynamics were there in that role fight, which were there on the top, right? Anyone faced this situation in your journey? Okay, so okay, good. Okay, yeah, you also, someone raised a hand. Bala, okay, yeah, and you also, sir. Okay, so how was your approach? I mean, how did you handle such personalities? I mean, how did you handle, especially the top portion? How did you handle them? Or you left them jagarte raho? Yes. Anyone would like to share? How did you handle them? Change the organization and pick them probably in your company, right? Yeah, that also can be a strategy. I mean, if the leadership is not listening, what can you do? You will also become frustrated one day. Change the organization, but make sure you pick up these bright people out there and basically get value out of them. That also can be a solution. Yes, that's also an interesting solution or a piece what can come out. Shuffle the cards, yes. Shuffle the cards. Maybe some other cards will come in there. Yes, you'll have to do that. Yes, sir. The problem was these people knew OKRs. They had read about OKRs. See, all senior leadership attend conferences like this, right? The problem is the real implementation of them. They take OKRs in a totally different manner, right? So basically, yes, but definitely, as I agree, I will somehow go with him. I liked his answer that change the organization, right? If at all it is not working, but doesn't mean change the organization immediately. Try doing coaching. Try to see if these people change, or as he said, shuffle the card. If you have the power, or if you have the power to influence the leadership that this is a problem, right? This is where the problem lies. And if sometimes the cards shuffle by themselves also, okay, through a reorg, right? So sometimes when reorgs happen in the organization, the cards themselves shuffle back and you might get a good pack of cards, right? It's like a game of cards at the end of the day, right? But yes, those could be the coaching styles, or those could be some of the elements of coaching which you could apply here, but definitely you'll require a executive level coaching. I mean, obviously by the way, it's very easy for me to stand there and say, these people will not even respect your meeting time. You set up a meeting, they will say, abhi kaam hai, abhi mat aao. भाग जाओ अभी कल आ जाओ, right? We'll do it next week. That also is a frustration level you might get as a coach, that they might say that we are busy, and they will always say we are busy. Probably you'll have to catch them in a canteen or a cafeteria. You'll have to catch these people in a canteen or a cafeteria and then do that coaching style. Or again, I'm not promoting anything here, but if you happen to be, I mean, a networking person, see if they go for a chai tapri outside, have a tea with them outside. Try to, most of the conversations will happen there only rather than in a formal meeting room. I mean, that's my limited experience with it, with which I'm saying this. Okay, but definitely good part is these two people are there, right? These two, yes, you have a question? Exactly. Yes. So obviously, if it continues for long term, even these people will get frustrated. So rather than you changing the job, they will throw you. They will say that we are leaving you. Bye bye. Right? And they will say that वहाँ पे agile coach की position है, हम आपको वहाँ ले लेते हैं. They might do that, yeah. But yes, what you said is right. I mean, over a period of time, they will get, because obviously, if at all good thing is happening, they will take credit. Okay, but then they're constantly fighting, right? I mean, the customer appreciation will come more mainly for the team, not at a leadership level. Or even you never know. I mean, in the pre-recession, I mean, I should not call it as a recession era, but pre-era, you could find customers picking up directly these people. If you have a no poaching agreement with them, you have this team in on-site. The customer will pick them. They will say, I don't want the IT services contract. Let me pick this team and I'll get the work done from them. But yes, that is possibility. Yes. Yes. Hmm. 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 But that's what I'm saying. No, ace is not allowing the king to move up. Huh. Correct. Hmm. Both of them. Yes. A can go somewhere else. Yes. That would be the logical conclusion. Yes. Or if A has to change, you have to change some style of A. That is what you will have to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I was about to come to that. A very recent incident you would have seen, right? What happened, right? I mean, he's back again within a week. So where will you put Sam in this? A or K? Sam Altman. Huh. So senior management was more like a club in that case, I think. It was more like a club, not a spade. It was more like a club personality which was there. But then obviously the power of people. Yes, what you said is right. I mean, if these people are very powerful, they will pull the leader back into the organization, which is what happened in this very recent case. Okay, perfect. Let us move ahead. And yeah, so we saw this micromanagement and all these things which are there. Okay, and let us move ahead. Okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Yeah. It is a real scenario. Yes. Anyone, what do you observe in this? Senior management and junior management? Huh. These two? Or these two? Human-centric leadership. Definitely a human-centric leadership. What is there? Sorry? So typically, this kind of a personality is a very, very command and control PM. Uska khali title change kar diya, Scrum Master. It happens. His or her title is just changed to Scrum Master. But I mean, he might be certified also. He or she might be certified. CSM, PSM, you name it, he will be having. But on the ground, it is typical command and control leadership style. What is there, right? What about PO? Not always. Hmm. 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 At times it is okay. All right. Definitely the leadership side, it is probably looking okay. No, no. In India, there are so many companies which have senior leadership of heart. Hmm. So I don't know if I should name such companies here, but there are companies in India which have leaders who are heart leaders. Okay, there are companies, a lot of companies in India which are heart leaders which are there. Okay, yeah, delivery head obviously has to be number oriented. So I think that's a right card for a delivery head kind of a personality. What is there? Okay, so that's a delivery head. What is there? The problem is at a Scrum Master level more. I mean, the focus again, if you do a Moscow analysis, I think your Scrum Master would require a one-to-one coaching. You will definitely need to set up a one-to-one coaching with the Scrum Master here. Okay, and understand. So the first problematic step here is a Scrum Master, what you see. And again, I'm not saying when you're an enterprise agile coach, you could have coaches working with you where you will have to play that role of basically guiding them and mentoring them to coach the Scrum Masters which are there. Right. So again, I'm not saying that you have to get directly involved into it, but it could be your agile coaches which are there. Right. PO, okay. So one more important thing that many times, yes, we may not get an opportunity to coach the PO also because this person could be at a client site, as we know, right? A typical Indian IT services model. In a product talk, it might be a relatively easy to do that, right? But definitely your focus has to be on a Scrum Master first. And maybe you have to just basically have a kind of a conversation with the leadership team, the aces and the king, I mean, you just have to, the one challenge in this would be that the king will have lot of, expectations from a data point of view. So you as an agile coach, and this is what happened in this engagement. The agile coach had to actually go and create a dashboard out of nowhere, right? He had to create it. He had to create it because the expectations of data, and as they say, right, ye dil mange more. You show them one, they will ask for 10 other things, right? So obviously, you show a very fancy dashboard to them, they will say, "All right, this is good. Let's start implementing it from this Monday, and you add this also by this Monday," right? So this person will act as a product owner to the agile coach from a dashboard perspective. Hmm. Correct. Hmm.
The work has to be completed by product.
Right. So in that case, even the data quality would be a suspect, as you
Yes.
said, right? And that's why I said, as a coach, you'll have to first coach the Scrum Master there.
It has to come from Scrum Master.
You'll have to coach.
The coaching should start from Scrum Master and then it will move on to the other areas.
Okay, great. So now I'll give you an exercise. What so people who have got cards on the table, others can think you can use those cards. What combination will give you the best of this best possible? Best of the best possible. Just pick up the cards quickly and show it to us. There are 4 tables which have got cards. 1, 2, 3. There's one more there somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Others, you can just come up in the front and see what they are, or you can decide the cards. Which card, according to you, will be the best one? So when I say best one, means your life is going to be very, very easy. 9 to 6 job. नहीं है वही तो anyone would like to, yeah, please identify the cards.
No. Coach, like I have a question.
Yes.
So meanwhile, like when we are doing this exercise, so I was about to waiting for this combination. So there are few organizations where all like senior management, delivery head, scrum master, and product owner, like everyone have wearing all the 4 hats, king, jack, spade, and like, it depends on the situations. They're emotional, they want numbers, and they're hard workers. Like every role acting as like all the 4 roles in those such kind of a situations. What are the coach like? What kind of a coaching?
No, again, you'll have to identify the dominant trait in each of the personality. How much is it 80%, 50% that way? That is an exercise you will have to do. Okay, by the way, this requires an exercise. Yes. Yeah, can we have the mic for him if it is possible? Yeah, yes. Yeah.
So first comes the heart.
Yeah, let's listen. Heart. Okay, leadership is heart. Okay.
Then diamond.
Then diamond. Okay.
Okay. Then spade.
Spade for Scrum Master, you are saying?
Right.
Okay.
And last is the club.
Last is what?
Club.
Club.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are having a heart at a topmost level.
Right.
Heart and diamond you have not changed from the second scenario. Okay. Interesting. Any reason for spade for a Scrum Master?
He's blunt. He knows he should be emotionless. He knows what we get delivered.
Okay. Okay.
Diamond above.
Okay. Great. Anyone else? Any table has done it? Yes. You have done it? Yes. Lastly, club. So diamond for Scrum Master, you are saying. Okay. Business value oriented. Okay. Anyone else quickly? Maybe, yeah, we have just a couple of minutes. Sorry, heart at senior management and? Okay. Okay. So you're using diamond cards twice, which is okay. Fair enough. No. You can have it. You can have all, by the way, yeah, anyone wants to have all the hearts? Yeah, let's have it. Anyone all hearts?
Club.
2 hearts. Two hearts.
Why not?
Two hearts. Two hearts. See the senior manager and scrum master with hearts. Same. And the DH should be number crunching. Right, diamond.
Hello, excuse me.
Four hearts.
Oh, here. Senior management spade, DH and SM hearts, and PO is the diamond.
Okay. No, my question is all four hearts.
No, it's not. It's a party in Florida then.
No.
Okay. Just a clue. Okay, just a clue. I know this session is getting recorded. Okay, should I say it? Okay. One political party in India is founded on that principle, everyone is heart. Okay, I won't name the party, but it is founded on the principle, everyone is heart. But yeah, I agree with him, what he said, Bala. It will be a disastrous organization. Believe me, it will be a disastrous organization. Sab kuch acha chal raha hai. It's none of our movies are also like that, Indian movies. Any language movie you take, Hindi, Telugu, Marathi. Yes. Yes. So let's talk about it at the coffee break, not in the public forum. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so basically it will become like that movie Hum Aapke Hai Kaun. Everything was goody. Sab kuch acha chal raha hai. And ultimately people thought that it's a marriage video rather than a movie. Right? I mean, people were wondering. Now I meet people, they say, I don't know, us samay humne ye movie dekha kaise 3 ghante. And it was a hit movie, by the way. Exactly. Ask your parents, they would have seen it for 4 to 5 times, your colleagues, etc. And now they're wondering, how did we see such a movie, which is more like a marriage video? Anyways, but basically 4 hearts won't work, 4 diamonds won't work. Do you agree 4 diamonds also will not work? No? Okay, one last point. Yes, I know we are out of time.
Yeah. Okay. First is diamond, senior management. DH is also a diamond.
Oh, okay.
Because they all have to give numbers to outsiders. Then Scrum Master is having heart.
Heart, okay.
And SO is paid.
SO is paid. Okay, great. But I think, so what I would suggest is, try this game in your day-to-day life. See if you can improve it. We learned about how to improve a product today morning. Try to apply those principles, come out with a better version, come back to me. I'll be more than happy to talk about this. I'll be more than happy to hear from you. How did you find it? So I hope, I know this was a session after lunch, but I hope I would have managed to keep you awake. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot. Can we move ahead quickly? Just one thing. Yeah. And there's no right or a wrong answer. Okay, by the way, yeah, this is my QR code. I'm not asking any money, okay? You will think that there are cards hai to kuch gambling site hai. This is my QR code for connecting. There's a question from Bala. What according to you is the best combination? No, I don't think there's a best combination. You have to make any combination the best combination, because as we saw in the morning also, right? People don't change. Yeah, you have to make the combination the best combination, right? That is what we have to do. Unfortunately, we have to bring people together. Sabka, okay, let me not say that. Sabka saath, sabka vikas, sabka vishwas. All the things, yes. That is where the challenge of a coach lies. You have to make every person as a combination of those good things. As he said, right?
Sir,
some
can you
things are good, some
please
things
show
are
the
bad.
first slide once of all the person?
I'll give you the slide pack. Don't worry. You'll get this slide pack. I think it's gone now, but you'll get the slide pack. Don't worry. Sorry. I think they will send it. No, they will send it. They will send it. Don't worry. It's not any, as I said, it's a publicly available material. It's not any secret of NASA or ISRO. Right. So you'll get it. Don't worry. Everyone who has attended will get it, provided you have not slept. Okay. That's the rule I'm going to play. Okay. So anyways, thanks a lot. It was wonderful. Thanks to the PMIPCC chapter for giving me an opportunity and inviting me. And yeah, continue using this gamification technique. Thanks a lot. And by the way, those cards have to be returned back. Yeah. Thank you.